Hi everyone, today we're going to learn about square roots, cube roots and beyond. Okay, so here I've got 4 squared. So if I was to write that in expanded form, that would be 4 times 4. Awesome. And we know that 4 fours are 16. Now if I were given this question here, I've got a square root 16. So what this question is asking me is I need to find out what number times itself gives you 16. Alright, so here we're going 4 squared, gives us 4 times 4 equals 16. Whereas here I've got the 16 and I'm trying to do the exact opposite. So I need to figure out what number times by itself equals 16. Well, because we just did that question, we know that 4 times 4 is 16. So these two numbers are 4 and 4. Awesome, so our square root is 4. Awesome. So let's have a go at this one. So we've got 6 squared. So if I was to write that in expanded form, it would be 6 times 6, which is equal to 36. Awesome. Now, if I was given a question that says the square root of 36, means I'm looking for two numbers that have been multiplied together, but those numbers are the same, and they equal 36. So it's saying what number times by itself equals 36? Well, I know because I just did that question. But hopefully you should know because you know your times tables. So something times itself gives us 36. Well, 6 sixes are 36, so the answer is 6. 6 being the answer to this, not to this. Okay, cool. Now here I've got 2 to the power of 3. So rather than there being 2 of them, there's going to be 3. So it'll be 2 times 2 times 2. So 1, 2, 3, that's what our indice is telling us. So 2 2s are 4 times 2 is 8. Awesome. Now if I was given a question where it said 3, because remember there's 3 of them, 3 root 8, so it means the cube root of 8, means we are looking for what number times by itself 3 times would give us 8. So what is the mystery number that we're looking for? Now we just did it, so we know that 2 times 2 times 2 gives us 8. So the cube root of 8 is 2. So the answer is 2. Whereas here we've got 7 to the power of 5. So if I was to write that in expanded form, that would be 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because remember that indice tells us how many 7s there are. Awesome, so that would equal 16,807. Alright, now moving over here. If I was to try and work the question in reverse, I'm given 16,807 and it's got a cube root and there's a 5 here. That 5 tells us how many times the same number has been multiplied together. See how up here our square root symbol didn't have a number. If it doesn't have a number, that means the same number has been multiplied together 2 times. Okay? Whereas here I had a cube root, so I had a 3 in front of the square root symbol, so it means I'm looking for one number that's multiplied together 3 times. Here I've got a 5, so it means I'm looking for what number has been multiplied by itself 5 times. So I'm looking for a number times itself again, times itself again, times itself again, times itself again, gives me this number. Well, I know because I actually just did this question in reverse. So it'll be 7 times 7 times 7 times 7 times 7. So squares and square roots are the exact opposite of each other. Okay? So the square takes the small number and turns it into the big number. And then this big number, if it's square rooted, it tells you what the base was before.